Come on, Terry, get out of here. Hello everybody, welcome back to the Advanced Vape channel. Now that Terry's out of the way, we can get started. Today we're going to be taking a look at the RECURVE Dual RDA from WOTOFO. And I will also be giving this one away at the end of the video after the review and everything. So this is a dual coil version of the original RECURVE RDA. I do not have that one, so I can't really compare it. But we're going to give this one a try and talk about it for a minute, and I'll let you know what I think. In this package, there's the normal cotton and instructions and all that kind of stuff. But there's also a little tool in here, as well as a little card that says 7mm, which is important. This will help you measure the leg length of your coils. This is really cool, and I'm probably going to use this on all of my rebuildable stuff from now on. It makes it much easier to get a consistent leg length of a certain size. So it has different leafs that you can move out of the way or use. Each one of these is 1mm, and then the bottom one is 4mm. So to get 7, you would just do 3 of the 1 leaf and then the 4. And you set your coil in there. I'll show it in just a second. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It does come with a squonk pin installed on there. I'm not going to be using the squonk starting out, but I'll try it later on in the video. It also comes with a drip tip and accessories or replacement parts. I'm not going to use this coil. I am going to be using 32 hex. This is a little bit restrictive on the airflow, so you would think that putting big coils in there, you know, RDA, I typically put big coils in it, but it actually performs better with a little bit smaller coils. So the 32X is still on the bigger side, but I tried the original hex score, the 30 hex, and it was just too big. It got a little bit too hot. So I wouldn't really put staples or anything bigger than the 32X in there, at least me personally. So I'm going to go with 3mm and 6 wraps on the 32X. And WOTOFO was nice enough to send along some tools to use. The cutters, probably not going to use because I have really nice Lindstrom cutters. I like the scissors that I have, so I might just give these away. These ceramic tweezers are really nice looking, so I'm definitely going to use these. Okay, so now you can just put them in this little tool. And you know, just cutting it flush, that it's going to be 7mm. Alright, that is it. And we're ready to install. This uses Phillips head screws at the sides there. Alright, that's it. Pretty fast. Not a difficult thing to build on at all. This makes it much easier. So I'm gonna shoot through the dry fire really quick All right, and we are looking okay. I'm going to be using Kendo Gold on this. As always, wicking in RDA is super simple. Alright, so it's got these side walls with little airflow slots, and that lines up with the top cap here, which is just kind of round on the inside and nothing really going on there. This can be adjusted once it's on here. You can adjust it all the way to where, I'll try and make it so you can see it. The airflow is in those metal meshes, hitting the coils, and also all the way the other way. Not sure why you would do it like that, but you can. So I've been keeping this wide open because it's already pretty restricted. So I'm going to use this at about 100 watts, and we'll give it a try. It has really great warmth and density. The restricted amount of airflow is perfect for me. It reminds me of the Reload RTA, but feels obviously more like an RDA. So it's has that same kind of feel, though, that warm, dense feel. And everybody that watches this channel knows that I love the Reload RTA, so me comparing it to that is always a good thing. Yeah, I feel like this coil or smaller is a really good fit for this. Bigger coils ended up being too hot, and I've been testing this for a couple weeks now, and I've tried quite a few different builds in there. The original 30 hex was just too hot, and it felt like it was burning the cotton. It just wasn't getting enough airflow. So that restricted air, putting coils like 32 hex in there or something around that size, doesn't burn the cotton, but still gives you that warm, dense feeling. The density on this is really high because of that airflow. The flavor is really good along with that density. All of the build stuff seems fine. There's no issues with build quality. The top cap can be a little bit difficult to get on sometimes. It's like not quite lined up. I don't know. It's just a little bit finicky to take on and off. Not a big deal at all. Okay, so just talking about the squonk for a second. Earlier in the video I said that it comes with a squonk pin on there because it looks like it does, but it does not. That looks like a squonk pin, but it is not. It's kind of closed off up in there, but it does come with a squonk pin in the package. The squonk just kind of comes straight up the middle there. There's nothing unusual or whatever going on there. This looks like this would not leak very easily from the squonk, but we'll give it a try. Using that included Allen key. Alright, so as you can see, hopefully, the coils are kind of in the way. It just wells straight up from the middle. It seems to work pretty well and kind of resist flooding. I'll give it a try on this little squonk mod. Yeah, it works fine. The coils that I have on here are at 100 watts, which is the limit of this regulated dot squonk, but the squonking works fine. I haven't really been using it in that way. I've just been using it on a normal regulated mod, but it works. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about the flavor or performance on this. It really does taste good. If you want an RDA that has wide open air, though, this is not the one for you. It's definitely a restricted air, high flavor kind of RDA, which is right up my alley, but it's not for everybody. If you like the restricted air kind of thing, especially if you like the reload RTA and stuff like that, definitely check this out if you're looking for an RDA. I really like it a lot. This is kind of turned into one of my favorite RDAs lately. Okay, so I think that brings us to the end of the review of the RECURVE. I said I really liked it, and I'm going to give this one away to a subscriber. It's going to be the same rules that the giveaways have always been on this channel. Leave a comment on this video, and I will have a random comment selector website choose the winner, and I'll announce that on the next video. Whenever I come out with that review, yeah, I'll announce the winner and we can figure it out from there. The only rules are you have to be over 18 and prove that, and pay at least $1 towards shipping. Pay something over PayPal. And I'll probably include the wire cutters and maybe the scissors and some cotton along with that. So that'll bring us to the end of this review of the RECURVE Dual RDA from WOTOFO. If you like this video on our channel, give us a like and subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them below in the comments or send me an email. Thanks.